how to restore a bearing. So this is a old ball bearing. Obviously, came out of my sheet metal shear. And it works, but you can feel it grinding. So it's sealed on both sides. So I'm gonna open it up, clean it out, and re-lubricate it and reuse it. It's already started on this. You can see the little witness marks, but basically I'm just gonna take a hobby knife and I'm gonna pry under the shield between the shield and the inner race, and just pry up the sheet metal shield all the way around. Sometimes these pop right out, sometimes they take a little work, like this one. Don't worry about the little dings on the sheet metal shield. You can straighten that out with a hammer pretty easily. Now I got it up enough where I can get a little bit larger pry bar, aka a screwdriver, in there. Just gently go around. There she is. So off comes the little sheet metal shield. Left is the bearing. So I can feel it grinding and binding. So I'm going to blow it out, wash it out, re-lube it with grease, and then put it back together. Okay, what I have here is a teeny weeny, relatively new Vaughan made in USA ball peen hammer and a old-fashioned Nomar plastic hammer made in Los Angeles, California, with a kind of a soft head and a hard head on it. I'm going to start with the hard head. I'm just going to tap out the little dings and dents. I'm moving over onto a rusty piece of 16 gauge that I just have a little angle bent to sit on the end of my bench. I'm going to take the ball peen hammer now. This thing's tiny. I mean, there's my hand. So I'm just going to tap out, again, face down, hem up. I'm just going to tap out the smaller dents. That'll focus. Just needs to keep the junk out. So now I'm just going to take a high-tech Q-tip and clean up the grime. Side 2, same, hobby knife. Pry up shield. This side has a little felt seal. And there you go. There's the inner shield. And out it pops. Okay. Time for reassembly. First thing to notice is this bearing is not symmetrical. So if you look here where I'm pointing with the toothpick, you can see that little feature, that little ledge, and that little feature, that little ledge on the other side are not the same size. This one's slightly larger because it's made for the seal the inner shield and the outer shield, whereas this side is just has the outer shield. So this is a felt seal / lubricant holder. Okay, so once you establish that, the next step is lubrication. I'm just using this multi-purpose grease with a broken coffee stirrer's worth of grease. And I'm just gonna peanut butter it into the bearing. And now she rotates freely. I'm just gonna rotate it around, let the balls spread out the lubrication. Okay, reassembly. I'm gonna start with the inner side. So in goes the inner seal support, the little seal, and then the little outer shield. I'm just gonna finagle that in there with my thumbs. Okay, with a little more pushing and pressing, got it in there. Nice and clean, spins good. All greased up. I'm just gonna flip it over and pop on the other side. So, good to go.